Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Math for me and you. Let's learn maths together. Hello, welcome to my channel. It's me Sindhu Suresh. In this video we are discussing most important MCQs from chapter 3, the pair of linear equations in two variables. I have already posted videos about chapter 1 and 2 MCQs. Try to practice the MCQs given in my videos so that you can improve your performance in the board exam, which will help you to score a high mark in your exam as well. I shall give you the link in the description box. Consider the pair of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0, where a1 and a2 are the coefficients of x in these two equations respectively, and b1 and b2 are the coefficients of y, and then c1 and c2 are the constants. Then we have to remember the condition: if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, the lines will be intersecting. They have unique solution. If a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2, then the lines are coincident lines and many solution. If the pair of linear equations having a unique solution or two solutions or many solutions, whatever the number of solutions it may have, we call them consistent pair of equations. If the equations having no solution, we call them inconsistent pair of equations. Please note that these three conditions and the corresponding results are very much important to answer the questions from this chapter. Now let's practice the most important MCQs from this chapter. Question 1. In a pair of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then the equations are... We could see the four options. Which option is the correct one? Option A, consistent, because a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 is the condition for a unique solution, and then the equations are consistent. So the correct answer is option A, consistent. Question 2. Find the value or values of k so that the pair of linear equations x plus 2y equals 5 and 3x plus ky plus 15 equals 0 has a unique solution. For unique solution, the condition is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. But before writing this condition, we have to change the given equation in standard form. Look at the first equation. It is not in the standard form. It is not of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0. Here the constant, that is 5, is on the right side. We should move it from right to left. So 5 becomes minus 5 on the left side. Then we get the first equation as x plus 2y minus 5 equals 0. Now the second equation is already in the standard form. So we can write this equation below the first equation. After that we can write down the ratio. The second equation is 3x plus ky plus 15 equals 0. a1 and a2 are the coefficients of x. So we get a1 is 1 and a2 is 3. 1 by 3, and the condition is not equal to b1 by b2, that is 2 by k. To get the value of k, we can cross multiply. 1 times k not equal to 3 times 2, that is k not equal to 6. So the correct answer is option B, k not equal to 6. Question 3. For what values of k does the system of linear equations x plus 2y equals 3 and kx plus 10y plus 7 equals 0 has no solution? For no solution means we have to write down the ratio a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So first of all, we could write down the equations one by one. But the first equation we have to arrange and write it in standard form, and we are writing it as x plus 2y minus 3 equals 0. Second equation is already in the standard form, so we write it down kx plus 10y plus 7 equals 0. Now we can write down the ratios of coefficients. Coefficient of x in the first equation is 1. So we write the ratio 1 by k, which is equal to b1 means coefficient of y in the first equation 2 divided by b2 means 10, which is not equal to c1 by c2, that is minus 3 by 7. To find the value of k, we should take the first two ratios. 1 by k equals 2 by 10. Cross multiply and get the value of k. 2k equals 1 times 10, that is 10. Therefore k equals 10 divided by 2, that is equals 5. So k equals 5 is the answer. That means option D is the correct answer. Fourth question is, for what value of k does the system of linear equations 2x plus 3y equals 7 and k minus 1 into x plus k plus 2 into y equals 3k has an infinite number of solutions. Here also we will write down the ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. What is the condition? For infinite number of solution, the condition is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. So let's write down the equations in standard form. So in the first equation, move 7 to the left side. So we get the equation as 2x plus 3y minus 7 equals 0. And the second equation we write below the first equation. So the second equation is k minus 1 into x plus k plus 2 into y minus 3k equal 0. Next we need the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. a1 is 2 and a2 is k minus 1. So we get 2 by k minus 1 is equal to b1 is 3 divided by b2 is k plus 2. 3 divided by k plus 2 is equal to c1 by c2 means minus 7 divided by minus 3k. Compare two ratios at a time and cross multiply and get the value of k. You can select any two ratios and find the value of k. I am taking the first two ratios. 2 by k minus 1 equals 3 by k plus 2. Now we are going to cross multiply. So we get 2 times k plus 2, that is 2k plus 4 is equal to 3 times k minus 1, that is 3k minus 3. Collect k terms in one side and numbers on the other side. So we can move 2k to the right side, it becomes minus 2k. Then we get 3k minus 2k, that is k is equal to. The other side we could collect the numbers. 4 and minus 3 move to the left side, it becomes plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So we are getting the value of k as 7. K equals 7 is the correct answer and that is option A. Question 5 is, in a pair of linear equations 4x plus 7y equals 15 and 7x plus 4y equals 18, the values of x and y. Look at these two linear equations. 4x plus 7y equals 15 and the second equation is 7x plus 4y equals 18. The coefficients of x and y in the first equation interchanged in the second equation. This is a special pair of equations. So what we will do in this type of questions is we will add and subtract the given two equations because here we need two variables x and y. We have to get two equations connecting with x and y. That's why we add and subtract the given two equations. First write the equation same as it is because both the equations the constant is on the right side. So I am not going to write in standard form. I am writing the equation same as they are. 4x plus 7y equals 15 and 7x plus 4y equals 18. First add the two given equations. X terms we are going to add. 4 plus 7, 11x plus 7 plus 4, 11y is equal to 15 plus 18, that is 33. We can see 11 is a common factor, so divide throughout by 11. Then we get x plus y equals 3. This is equation number 1. Now write the equations, given equations once again, subtract so that we will be getting another equation connect with x and y. So we have to write the first equation. Subtract means minus the second equation. Minus means all the three terms in the second equation we have to change with opposite sign. Now we are going to find the answer. 4 minus 7, that is minus 3x. Plus 7 minus 4 is plus 3y is equal to 15 minus 18, which is minus 3. Divide throughout with minus 3. Minus 3x divided by minus 3 is positive x. Plus 3y divided by minus 3 is minus y is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 3 is 1. Now we are getting the second equation connecting with the variables x and y. Write the second equation just below the first equation and solve. X minus y is equal to 1. This is second equation. If we add, we can cancel y. So when we add, what we are getting is x plus x, that is 2x. Y and minus y cancel. 3 plus 1 is 4. 2x equals 4 means x equals 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2. Substitute this value in any of the equations so that we will be getting the value of y. Let me substitute in equation number 1. So equation number 1 becomes 2 plus y is equal to 3. Therefore y is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So we are getting x equals 2 and y equals 1. So which is the correct option? Option C, x equals 2, y equals 1 is the correct answer. Question 6. The pair of equations x equals minus 1 and x equals 6 has one solution, two solutions, many solutions and no solution. Here we can see the given two equations are shorter equations. If we get like this type of small equations, x equals minus 1, x equals 6 or y equals a number, y equals another number, then we use graphs to get the values of x and y. First we draw the x-axis and the y-axis, and now we are going to draw the two lines x equals minus 1 and x equals 6 on this xy plane. To the left side mark minus 1 and then draw the line through this point so that we are getting the line x equals minus 1. To the right side of the x-axis take 6 equal distances and mark the point 6. Through this point draw a line so that we are getting the line x equals 6. Now look at these two lines. What type of lines are they? They are parallel. Parallel means they have no solution. So option D, no solution, is the correct answer. Question 7 is, given below is rectangle ABCD. The values of x and y are. We could see here the four options given with values of x and y. How to find x and y? Given is a rectangle and we have studied that the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Opposite sides are equal. That means when we equate the opposite side we get x plus y equals 30, that is, let it be equation number 1, and the other two sides when we equate we get x minus y is equal to 14. These two are linear equations. So what we are getting is a pair of linear equations. Solve them. Here we can add so that we could cancel y. So x plus x is 2x, y and minus y cancel. 30 plus 14 is 44. 2x equals 44. Therefore, we can find what is x. X equals 44 divided by 2, which is equal to 22. Substitute in any of the equations 1 or 2. I am going to substitute in equation number 1. So 1 changes us. 22 plus y equals 30. Move 22 to the right side so that we are getting y is equal to 30 minus 22, that is y equals 8. So the correct answer is option C, x equals 22 and y equals 8. Next question, the value of k for which the system of linear equations 3x plus y minus 1 equals 0 and 2k minus 1 times x plus k minus 1 times y minus 2k plus 1 equals 0 is inconsistent. Here we have to use the condition for inconsistent pair of equations, and the condition is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So first we have to write the equations in standard form. Both these equations are in standard form. So we can just copy them down. 3x plus y minus 1 equals 0. Then the second equation is 2k minus 1 times x plus k minus 1 times y minus 2k plus 1 equal 0. Now we have to write down the ratios. First a1 by a2, that means coefficients of x. So we get 3 divided by 2k minus 1, which is equal to b1 by b2. So we get 1 divided by k minus 1 not equal to c1 by c2, that is minus 1 divided by minus 2k plus 1. I am going to start with the first two ratios. 3 divided by 2k minus 1 equals 1 divided by k minus 1. Cross multiply we get 3 times k minus 1, that is 3k minus 3 is equal to 1 times 2k minus 1, which is same 2k minus 1. Write the k terms in one side, numbers on the other side. Move 2k to the left side, it becomes 3k minus 2k, that is k equals minus 1 plus 3, that is equal to 2. So what we are getting? We are getting the value of k is equal to 2. The correct answer is option B, k equals 2. Question 9 is, if am not equal to bl, then the system of equations ax plus by equals c and lx plus my equals n has no solutions, many solutions, two solution or unique solution. See the given condition, am not equal to bl. It is something similar to the condition we have studied, a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, which is the condition for a unique solution. So we shall start with that. First, write the given two equations in standard form. Ax plus by minus c equals 0. And then the second equation, when we write in standard form, we get Lx plus My minus n equal 0. Now write the condition for a unique solution, because it is somewhat similar to the condition for a unique solution. So we are going to start with that. The ratio A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2 means here A by L not equal to B by M. Cross multiply, what we are getting is AM not equal to BL. That means if AM not equal to BL, then the equations, the pair of equations having a unique solution. Now the last question, question number 10 is, if a pair of linear equations in two variables is consistent, then the lines represented by the equations are. See the word consistent. We have studied that if a pair of linear equations in two variables is consistent, the lines intersect at a point. They have a unique solution. Or coincident lines also consistent, that means having many solutions. In both these cases, the equations we say consistent pair of equations. So option D, intersecting or coincident, is the correct answer. Only intersecting or always coincident is not correct, because for intersecting lines or coincident lines, in both these cases the pair of equations is consistent. Hope these 10 important MCQs are clear to you. If you feel this really a useful video, please share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Math for Me and You. See you with more useful videos. Thank you.